Guess what I just got?
I used to be spellbound in your arms.
Hello again.
Hi.
That's a big phone.
With all of your conniving, you lost your charm. You built the flame that warms my heart, but your lying and cheating has torn us apart.
You gotta send me that pic.
And I'm moving on. I'm gonna find somebody out there that will surrender to me in the loving care. Oh, I'm moving on.
The commercial is pointed to people who are looking to buy a new phone, specifically a phone that is new, trendy, and reliable. The viewers that Samsung is trying to reach are people who are tired of Apple products and their flaws. They continue to buy new iPhones because it is the trend, but are starting to become frustrated with inferiority. When the man opens all the Apple phones, it is always filmed in a dimly lit room. This represents the one of the ideas that Samsung is trying to promote, that the iPhone is inferior. Likewise, when the man opens the Samsung Galaxy, it is during the daytime and you can see clearly the light shining around him and the phone. This presses the main goal of the commercial, that the Samsung product is a good phone to have. Additionally, the Samsung phone's screen is consistently brighter than the Apple's, juxtaposing the ideals conveyed in the ad. Samsung presents Apple products as being inferior in this commercial. By framing Apple this way, they hope to dissuade people from buying Apple phones while simultaneously convincing the viewer that the Samsung Galaxy is the better phone that they are looking for. There are two overall goals exhibited by this commercial. The first is a more prominent one, and that is simply that Samsung is a reliable phone and that the audience should buy one. The second goal is subtler, and it is that iPhones are inferior by design. Samsung accomplishes both goals by targeting Apple, showing their phones are better by displaying how iPhones are not as good as Samsung phones. One rhetorical strategy utilized by Samsung is an appeal to pathos through imagery. When the man looks at his girlfriend, a Samsung phone owner, his whole demeanor changes. He appears much happier and seems to enjoy himself more around her and her phone. However, when he looks at his own phone, he is always pictured as sad or frustrated. This is demonstrated most clearly when he is seen waiting in the rain for a new iPhone, which seems to equate owning an Apple phone to be disappointing or discontent. This creates an emotional response in the viewer by associating the Samsung Galaxy phone with happiness while subsequently portraying the Apple phone as a never-ending cycle of negativity. At the beginning of the commercial, the man buys his first iPhone and calls his girlfriend, saying, "Guess what I just got?" Later on, he finally buys his first Samsung phone. He writes on a message to his girlfriend reading, "Guess what I just got?" Once the man gets his first Samsung phone, the original message is repeated in a more high-tech way. While the first time he says it is simply speaking on the phone, this repetition of the phrase emphasizes the point of the commercial, that Samsung is trying to convince the viewers that their phone is better than Apple's.